Hey guys, welcome. Alright, so I feel like there's a lot for me to do in order to prepare for writing a novel next month. But I felt like doing something fun. And so we're creating the Bestiary. At least some of the monsters that the characters will be encountering throughout their journey. I have vague names for them and how they're going to look. But I do want to draw them out. There's I have like 4 of them so far. And I think I'm gonna have to like write down some information about like where they live. But I do want to try out drawing them tonight. And so the first one we're gonna start with, I called them jackals, so they're kind of like canines. And these appear in our main character's background. And because of these creatures, she lost her family. And so we're going to start with that. That's 2. I think I need a pencil. Like a sketch. Oh, that works. Alright, I'm not very I'm not very good at drawing it right now, so it's a pretty big page, so I think I'm gonna divide it into like sections. Oh, that's terrible, but oops. But you know, I know there's a way to make lines. I just don't want to. Oh, hang on, what happened? It don't matter. Okay. You'd think I know how to make straight lines, but I don't. And that's okay. Straight lines are overrated. Okay, there we go. And if anybody has like, oh hey, I want to include a monster in your story or whatever, we can try to like figure that out. So we're gonna start with the jackals, because they're important to the story, since you know, our main character lost her family to him. I have a book. I have a book of like, it's basically how to draw like different animals. Because I was teaching myself how to draw, and then that didn't really happen that much. So yeah, but it's like little doodling book, and it teaches you different stuff, and I thought it was cool, so I got it, and it was on sale too. So it's not like, you know, I spent too much money, and I had gift cards. You know, gift cards help. All right, so the jackals, but I want to kind of make them like freaky-ish. So if y'all see my terrible creatures, it's a work in progress. Okay. So they're canines. So we have like the snout. This is like, I suppose, like, ugh. They have like pointy ears or something. And this is a terrible rough sketch, is what this is. I do have to move that though. Okay. I wanted to also like use my model tonight because I have a costume. I thought it was really cool. But I feel like if it goes all wonky, how do you draw a dog? I feel like they have like this, you know? And then that looks like a decent leg, right? Now, can I replicate? I am not confident in my art skills. At all. But I feel like they have like, it curves. No, that's not how you draw the front leg. It's okay. It's gonna be a work. You know, as long as like it kind of, sort of looks the way it's supposed to, then it should be okay. Now, I'm not like expecting trick-or-treaters. I put some candy outside, and I was like, take one. That's me handing out candy. Last year I was at the door, but this year I did not. Okay. So it seems like here. Oh. So looking at my references, because I'm actually just drawing this from memory. This usually, okay, well technically when you draw you don't want to, you want to have like your straight lines. Oh, that's too dark. Why is my pen changing? There we go. I was wondering. That's my mechanical pencil? I've been using the wrong. Oh, you know what? I was changing all my pens. Okay, something like that, right? And then you have your snout. I think that's your muzzle, and then I think that's like the cheek area. Even if it looks a little wonky, it's okay, right? Because it's a fantasy, and they're just so I have it where magical creatures or like beasts like these are few and far between now. If a lot of them have been like hunted to near extinction, but they always like, you know, attacking villagers before, and so there was a big movement of like making the place safe for everybody. So there's not a lot, which is why the we I think we've called it the Wild Watch. Their order has basically fallen into disarray because, well, they're not needed anymore with all these monsters disappearing. So these things, these creatures, they're going to be showing up in the story. I'm going to call them like chimeras because people, not people, but this, yeah, these people, there's people out there that have been creating these monsters to use for their own agendas. And so even if they look a little wonky, I think it's okay since, you know, it makes sense in the story context. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna use a mechanical pencil. Like, oh, I need to change the thickness of it, the size. Just thin it a little bit. Pretty thick, I think. It depends. Oh wait, I don't think. That's the density. Well, you know what? It's fine. It's pencil. The line pen is a lot thicker. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what I need. There we go. The ears. Can't really draw ears here. I guess maybe the basic outline. Let's not get too greedy. Let's not get too greedy. Maybe I do want to show like the teeth. Because, I mean, I'm not very great at like drawing teeth. Then there's like the bottom. I thought like their mouthfuls or something. The important part is that we have a basic, I don't know, drawing of him. And yes, the teeth are not correct. I'm like listening outside my window because I'm sitting next to a window. It's like I hear kids. I think they're taking the candy. It's okay. Okay, well look, its mouth looks decent, right? Yes. It has like pointy ears that I cannot draw. You know, it's basic, y'all. And then it has like plating on it. I don't know, it's a pretty skinny doggo. And remember, these doggos are... No doggos were harmed in the making of this picture. It's a really thin tail. Sure. Sure, we'll keep it like that. Oh no, I don't like his front paw though. Okay. I've actually never really tried to write a full length. I think I have. I tried to write a full length fantasy book once. But it was basically, it was a movie. So I wrote a script. I think back when there were script frenzy, was it? Oh, I don't exactly remember what it was called, but it was like script frenzy where you had to like basically write a script as your project. And so I wrote a movie. So it was like 109 pages, which in a script form, that's one page is like a minute. And so I was like, okay, I like this movie, but I never really wrote a book towards it. And so when I did try, and I don't think I did a very good job at it because I kind of dropped the project for a bit. Because when I was writing the novel, I was like, I really didn't think a lot of this through, did I? So it wasn't like proper planning on my part. And I kind of dropped it, but I do eventually. I have the idea, and I have a lot of this stuff I need. I think I just need to go back and give it some time. Okay, it looks like a cute puppy down here, and then you have Vicious Maw of Death. You know what I'm saying? So maybe it has like sharp like nails. Totally, y'all. and then this it has like, it's not just bones, those are like bone platings. You know? Okay, let me do that better. No, I'm not great at creating these, but so maybe I feel like maybe the males have 3 claws in the front, and then the females have 2 and 2, like 3 and 2 for the males, and like 2 and 2 for the females. I don't know. I'm not gonna draw like a whole new different look for them, or maybe it don't really matter. I didn't draw the butt. Okay, that's terrible, but we're done with the jackals. What else can we add? Maybe there's like stuff. It's pretty hungry. Carry diseases. Dangerous. Yeah, something like that, right? Has really good sense of smell. I mean, that's... You know what? Let's continue. Our next one. And it's like mini. I do want to have... I want to type up, like... where it lives, how it moves, etc., etc. Now, the next one we have are we call it the serpent bane. So it's kind of like a giant snake. I've drawn snakes, so I feel like I'm okay. Okay. Which is basic, you know? It's all basic. I feel like that's what you have to start with. Like, even though it's not specifically perfect. I'm gonna get a cute snake. Alright, I didn't draw that heart correctly. Yeah, look at that. His eyeballs are different sizes. Okay, but we gotta make it a little bigger. It looks like a noodle snake. We don't have no noodles here. Okay. That's a little thick. Well, maybe instead it can like coil. Well, then I think it's gonna have like... Oh no, hang on. I need to think. Because I want it to be like a flying snake with wings. Like, it can't fly, but it can like hold itself up. Maybe it'll have like a stinger. That'd be cool. That kind of looks like Arbok, right? No. Yes. No, not Arbok. There was a... What's that Pokemon called? It has like a... It almost looks like a blade. They'll have wings. It eats other snakes, like other small snakes. Like, this is like a huge one. And so up in its upper body, it's gonna have like wings. Then you have your tiny set of wings. So there's like 3 rows of it. Yeah, okay. I think I know how to draw wings. And then, of course, we do that on the other side. Yeah. And they're just circles because it's not like, I mean, I'm not an expert here. I don't know how to draw very well. There's a reason why I'm not an artist. And then I think perhaps in its mouth. I'll have like, I think snakes have a reverse set. So it's like this. So if this is their gum line, their teeth are like hooks like this. So that way if you try to pull, you get, your skin gets hooked on it because their teeth are facing like this. And so you have to like shove your arm into a snake's mouth and then back and up. And I just watch a lot of nature shows. So that's a cool fact. I also have a snake fantasy too. Like, that's what I was looking for. I created this whole mythos too. It's about snake people. Also fantasy, except I was like, I couldn't really. I knew where I wanted to go and how it was going to like, what was gonna happen, I guess. Like the beginning, like the overall theme and all that stuff. I knew all that, but then when it came to writing it, I was like, oh, how am I gonna do this? So that kind of didn't go anywhere too. I feel like I have a common theme. But I feel like also, I'm just, not that I'm waiting, but it's kind of like, as a writer, I wasn't ready to write it. Like my skill set was just not there, and I think over the years, maybe my writing has a bit matured and I have the skills to write it. Because there's one. What was it? Because sometimes you have like this cool idea, but you don't have the tool set to execute it very well. And I feel like now I do, and now that I have. But of course, I still have to plan it and do all that stuff. But I feel like maybe my writing has gotten better. So its mouth. If it's a snake bane, I mean, it will unhinge its jaws. That is not a snake mouth. I don't know what that is. Looks like a weird head. Why is it? I keep pressing. Oh well. That's his lower jaw. So its teeth will be like facing this way. And it'll be like a lot of rows. But I think it's gonna have like two of these two teeth like right there. I suppose these are the glands for like the poison. Now I'm not gonna get into the anatomy of a snake. It's like little combs for teeth, but you know, I mean, it has what if it's called a serpent bane? I feel like maybe we'll have to eat snakes. So maybe oh. Okay, now I don't have glands, y'all. Usually it's good for population, but sometimes the serpent banes go after other type of creatures. It's going to have a beak inside its mouth. I was thinking of how like birds of prey hunt snakes, and they have a beak, right? Because to puncture. So it acts like it has a beak. It engulfs you. It still has teeth to bite, the regular teeth, but this is what it uses to tear. So it's called a snake serpent. So that's a beak. And I don't think I have to describe those are wings, but I'll write it down. They're wings. So I guess I can eat snakes and other creatures. Like, I think this one's only when it eats other snakes. So then it hides, like, it gets covered with a thin layer of skin. And so when it's hunting snakes, it just, like, stabs at it. Yeah, something like that. These are solitary creatures. No one really, like, they don't hunt impacts or anything. So you have your jackals. This is your serpent bane. I don't know why I called it that, but you know, it looks cool. Is that how you spell serpent? I don't think there's an A because that looks wrong. Let me check. Yeah, there's an E. There's no A. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, serpent bane. Oh. I usually like using like other monsters to create what we know. So it could be like, it was kind of like a deer, but then it wasn't. I don't know, something like that. I'm gonna eat some candy. Oh man, these are like frozen. Okay. The next one. Oh, the skin taker. Yeah. So, the skin taker acts like a doppelganger, but it's creepy. So our main character is gonna encounter this as part of her trial, like, because there's like, it's a monster hunting book, and so she's gonna encounter a skin taker, but it wasn't the monster that she was supposed to hunt. But you know, it is what it is. Why is it all lopsided? Okay. So. I have its general shape. I was thinking about this, and I wasn't sure how it's gonna look like. But because it doesn't have a shape of its own, it's always looking for something to take over, right? And so that would work. Oops, hang on. Why not a blob? I have 2 ideas for the skin taker, and then we can vote. So this one, like crawls. I don't know if it should be like an octopus or not. Would it be creepier if it was? Has pseudopods. Kind of like line. It looks kind of cute, but we don't want to make it cute. So, what I feel like what it does is it's what, like, if you're unconscious, so it can start at the head or the feet, and then just it's like a glove. It legit swallows you whole, and the skin stretches where it covers you, so that it stretches from all the way, right? Like a glove, like a human glove. And then it slowly decomposes you. And then once it completely decomposes you, it goes back into a blob. Isn't that cool? Or maybe terrifying? So yeah, okay. And I just made that up right now. So I need to write that down before I forget. So the blob swallows you, and it stretches out to fit your body. And so all the digestive juices inside start breaking down the body, and people can be still alive in there. But the acid just burns through you until like there's nothing left, and it's a blob again. And so it goes looking for its next meal. That's why they're called skin takers. They fit you like a glove. That's the motto. That's a terrifying motto. And it moves really slow. It's a pseudopod. So, I'm not really sure where they come from. I think it was just an abomination they made. So actually, let me type that up before I forget. Alright, let me see. Where's my document? Okay. Skin taker. A giant blob of flesh. It finds prey and swallows the prey whole. It fits like a glove, is the model here. Inside, the victim is then digested by powerful acid. Once the creature is done consuming, it deflates back into a blob because there is no body inside it anymore. Oh, that's cool. Creepy, but cool. I say you can find it in populated areas. I'm gonna say you can find it in like rural areas. Okay. Now, there's a new creature. I think we call it the bone spore caps. I had them like deer being controlled by fungus, but I don't know. Let me get this is the other idea for a skin taker. So skin taker version 1. This is SK version 2. So it was basically gonna be like this lifeless creature. With jagged teeth. Okay, we gotta do it better at that. It was gonna be a basic skeleton with like its skin like pulled across. I'm really bad at poses. I don't know. I kind of like the blob because it feels like the blob is more terrifying. So, you know, it had a head. The torso. The legs, which is completely disproportionate. But it would like be this like very thin creature. And it had like these hollow eyes. And it'd just be like, I mean, sharp teeth. And hey, Ria. Hey, Ben, how's it going? Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. Sorry, I'm a little invested in this random creature. But yeah, I'm doing good. How about yourself? I hope you're doing well. I wanted to make the teeth perfect. trying to make a doppelganger, but it's not working. But if I was, like, it would be really pale skin here. Like, really pale skin. Like, almost with, like, the ribs showing. And I can't draw ribs very well. If that's your chest cavity, it does kind of go like this. You know, I didn't study anatomy at all. Spine here. I looked at pictures. But you get the gist. You can see its ribs. That's the point. Salad fingers? Oh, what's salad fingers? Maybe he has too many ribs to count. I don't know. Y'all get the gist. It has really tight knitted, like, the skin. You can't even tell. You think there's skin and bone or something. Okay, well. That's why we're not an artist. But I'm gonna draw an arrow. These are these are ribs. And then it has arms, but it's like so pale. Like almost like bones. It's like really thin. Maybe we can make really lanky arms instead. Like maybe have longer arms. As like maybe it has huger hands. Oops. Well. That's part. And then you got your nail. One, two, three, four. Y'all can't count. They look like candles. Oh, okay, 5 fingers. You know, like something like that. It has no palm. Maybe you don't need a palm. I mean, it's a terrifying monster. We don't need to understand it. Okay, let's clean up a little bit here. Maybe the fact that it has weird proportional parts of its body is why it's big. So maybe we have like a big torso and like skinny legs and it just moves fast. That's terrifying. Now this is version 2, but I think I like the blob better. The blob that fits like a glove and slowly digests you. And no one can hear you scream. kind of cleaning it up. I mean, yeah, I think we're sticking to the blob. I like the blob idea. Maybe this is what it looks like when it's like phase. This is phase 1. This is as like phase 3 when it's already digesting part of the human or whatever it's eating at the time. So it's gonna look like this weird, sickly creature. It's gonna have like a thin neck. It's just gonna be off. Just off. So maybe, yeah, it's like stage 1, it's a blob. And then stage 2, as it's already digesting its human prey. It'll have, you know what? It'll have really short legs. Because then it just moves. It like lunges itself with its long claws. Hey, Weep Demon. Yeah, you know, we're trying here. We're trying. How's it going? Those legs look a little funky, but we'll fix them legs. Okay. Looks like mitts, you know. Oh, you did? Oh, ah. Oh, wow. Well, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. How was work? Well, I don't know if you want to talk about work. I feel like maybe it's just work. I hope you had a good day. It totally looks like a glove. It's okay. Maybe it has disproportionate arms. I don't know. There's his claws. Was meh? Ah. It was work, I suppose. Ooh, I like that claw. That's a good claw. Oh, really? Well, you know. 9 days out of the gate? If you don't mind me asking, what does it entitle? Is it like retail or just service industry or just something else? And I'm just spouting stuff off the top of my head. I feel like the claws look pretty good. Oh no, maybe I need to... What I want to do is like really learn how to draw. But I feel like I've been trying to not self-teach myself, but... I've been trying, but I don't think I can teach myself. Oh, Best Buy, okay. 9 days straight out the gate? That sounds rough. Hope the customers aren't giving you any trouble. I actually have never worked in retail. That's the one place I was like, nope, not doing it. And I was fortunate enough to like not do that. But man, I had a lot of friends and family that do, and it's like, wow. Oh, okay. The worst of it, yeah. Yeah. Kind of had a similar experience at work today. So, of course, it involved candy. Yeah, all the busiest. Yeah. I feel like maybe once like the holidays come, well, more of the holidays like Black Friday or it's gonna be like it gets crazy. Usually I just wait for online to do my shopping, but I think I kind of want to try going to like some yarn stores and picking up some yarn on Black Friday, but I don't know if I should. Sounds scary. Yeah, like Black. Oh yes, I do. I crochet a lot. I've been selling my crochet items. Well, my mom has. I was like, Ma, come sell my crochet items. I do have an Instagram, but I don't think I've linked it. It's like not critters. Yeah. Like I'll give you the name too. Y'all should check it out. I don't post everything. I think it's 2T's. Yeah. Let me see. I do crochet. I'm gonna make pumpkin coasters. So, my sister, we actually got a cosign at this antique store. Um, and, is it, I think it's 1T. Hang on. I don't know. Let me see. Is it? Hang on, y'all. Hang on. Is it? Let me see. No. Oh, okay. No, hang on. It's this one. It has an underscore, so you might not find it. Let me see. Profile. Yeah, okay. It's this one. It has an underscore. I forgot, and it's only 1T. I just keep forgetting. I don't think I could have put 2T's. And it's just random stuff. I haven't done like I have so many pictures that I haven't posted, but some of them, I have to like keep up with it. There we go. And it is still weird because I have so many pictures of what I crochet, but I never post them. I'm so bad at posting. So bad. Yeah, there's nothing there, but I made so many stuff. Yeah, I think I made it over the summer because I almost lost my job. Well, I lost my job because they told me to like, hey, yeah, we know you've been working here, but we don't think you're qualified, so go ahead and apply again. It was on bull. And so I was stressed out, so I was crocheting a lot. And I made that bee. But yeah, so I was like, I recently, over the summer, I had to buy a container because all my yarn was like all over the place. And I'm like, all right, Coffee, you need to organize. And so I made a ghost the other day. I haven't posted that. I don't think. Oh, I didn't even post the turtle or the frog. Y'all haven't seen the good pictures. Oh, we've email. Thanks for the follow. I'll have to oh, y'all didn't even see the banana I crocheted. I need to show y'all the banana. I've been doing some Dungeons and Dragons dice bags too. Oh, thank you. Honestly, I was all like, I'm gonna quit my job. No, I was playing. I was like, I'm gonna try to get more stuff. Like, I take so many pictures of the stuff, but I never post it because I feel like I'm so busy. But yeah, my mom, I'll send some stuff to my mom, and I'm gonna send more stuff with my sister. Oh really? Oh nice. Yeah, like I'm making keychains. I made some octopi in different colors that I have. Some chickens. The hens are cute, and there's little chicks. I wanted to make some pumpkins, but they were kind of a little difficult. Yeah, and they're in different colors. I made so many, like pink, blue, purple, a lot. Yeah, and they're so easy to make. They're not too bad. I that like seahorse though, that took forever. I made those dogs. My mom's all like, yeah, this lady wanted to make for you to make her dog, and I'm like, Ma, stop taking orders. Just sell what I gave you. And she was like, oh yeah, my neighbor wants a penguin, and I'm like, Mom, stop. I don't have time to be making things right now. Because I crocheted all over the summer. And then it was like, because I was stressing. And I was like, here, you just sell these for me. But I can go on a whole tangent about crocheting. Maybe I should have like a crochet stream. And just do that. I think that'd be pretty neat. I'm probably making coasters. I just need to buy some more yarn. Yes. I taught myself how to crochet. I have I don't know if you guys know, but like I'm a teacher, and then one of my students gave me like this whole basket of crochet stuff, and I was like, you're amazing. So there's that. Here, I'll show I'm all distracted, guys. No, it's okay. I'm gonna show you this ghost I made. It's gonna be like Happy Halloween or something. Just because, But I'm all distracted. It's fine. We need a break from the scary monsters. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. But if y'all have any ideas for, like, monsters, that's fine, too. Okay. Where did I get? Let me see. Yeah, no, I was thinking, I was like, maybe over the summer I'll like rent a P.O. box and then just open up like a Ko-fi store or like on Etsy or something and be like, y'all want keychains? And stuff like that. And then just sell them or whatever. But I wasn't sure though, because I'm trying to quit my job. It gotten too stressful where it's just stressful. Oh, you know what? I think it was a video. Alright, if something starts playing... Oh, here it is. Oh. Yeah, okay, well... Usually, I don't make the patterns myself. And so, it's like... It's really hard. I feel like I need to give people credit for all their hard work. So I'm like, oh shoot. I think that's my problem. It's all like, yeah, I made this really cool stuff, and I'll give you credit when I post it. And then it's like, still. I was like, I'll do it though. Oh, okay. There's the ghost. I'm sorry. I was distracted. But There's the ghost. It turned out so cute though. I'll post more. I swear. I will. I will. I will. Alright, back to monster drawing. I feel like sometimes you gotta take a break. But yes. Oh shoot, its leg. How does the pelvis look? I think it has like a I don't look enough skeletons to know what a pelvis looks like, but it kind of looks like a heart almost. Like weird stuff. Yeah, no, breaks are good. Yeah. Oh. I was trying to make like Christmas trees, like crochet Christmas trees, but I was like, I don't know about all that. Cause I got some green yarn a long time ago and it's still in my stash. And I'm like, yeah, but let me make a pumpkin first. I'm pretty sure. You know what? It's a pelvic. I think there has a hole. Does it have a hole in there? What are bugs? Alright, let me see. Pelvic. Okay, I was kind of right. Yeah, no, I appreciate the look. I really do. Okay, I was kind of right, so... You know what? It don't matter. That's what's gonna do. It's a monster. It don't have to make sense. They're chimeras, genetically made creatures that no one cared to even. It's not. You can't reproduce in nature. It was created. Oh wait, no, this one was in nature. It's magic. That's what we're gonna explain it as. It's magic. That's how we explain everything. It's magic. It's magic. Okay, well, we have its hands. If this is the knee. Like, this is the knee. You know what I can do? I can move the leg. You know, like, maybe that makes sense. See, there we go. It's a little smaller, but it's okay now. Ooh, I think I got something here. That one's a much better knee, though. But it's not really like a knee. It's Hello? Oh, there I am. Sorry, I had some mic problems. Okay, I think I got fixed. Where was I? Oh yeah, usually I know when I write a story, I have the beginning and then I go into the middle, and I never know how it's gonna end until like way later. But for this story, it's like I know how it's gonna end. I know how it starts. It's just how do I bridge both of them, you know? And I might just have to spend tonight doing it. But it's probably gonna be off stream. To be honest, I had really chaotic day. Like we had a whole, we call it like book character parade, but it's like first you get candy, then you give out candy, and it was just like for 2 hours. It was just exhausting. It's just, man. Or I can just do it. We can plan instead of. We can probably do that. So let me. You know what? I'll switch. I need to figure it out. Anyways, I need to do it tonight. I need to do it tonight. Cause tomorrow I'm not streaming. It's my D&D game. We're going through Dragonlance. Is it Dragonlance? I'm pretty sure it is. And it's just, it's rough. But I won't be home, and so I'll need to type on the road. There it is. Okay. So we have this bestiary. There it is. We got these: the jackals, the serpent bane, skin taker, and the bone spore caps. That's what we drew. We got like different versions of them, but I think honestly, I just like writing it. If I come up with a monster I'm gonna use, I'll just use it. I don't want to get bogged down on the details and make it feel like a chore or something. Okay, let me shift this. I need to put my tablet away, because then I'm going to use my keyboard. And I don't want to have anything happen to it. Okay. I'll go for about, let's go for another 30 minutes. I need to, I mentioned earlier that I crochet, but I have to finish some projects to send to my sister. We kind of co-signed in this antique store, and I want to try selling them at that store, but I have to send them through mail, and I'm like, ooh, I promised to send her stuff on Saturday, and I'm like, I don't have any inventory to do, so I need to like finish some stuff up. I need to make the inventory before I can send it. I have like one done, but I'm making a scarf, and it's taking me a long time. It's not even difficult. You repeat the row for like 50 times. It's just time consuming. Alright, so Alice officially joins the monster hunting order. I think we called it the Wild Watch because it was a lot. The names were getting mixed up a bit, I feel like. Yeah. Okay, so we switched it up. And then they reached their headquarters, which is behind the waterfall. But not all members know all the ins and outs of the secret lair. It's gonna be a secret lair. I like those. Okay, but then obviously you have to go hunt monsters, right? So so more training. You gotta train more. You got your weapons, herbology, history, etc. So depending on bi-weekly assessments, recruits are, I can't spell, taken out into the field. There we go, right? Yeah, that makes sense because you're doing so well at training. They're like, you need real life experience. They're giving you training. They train you on the job. Isn't that nice? It's so nice. Oh yeah, the place I live in had like a pumpkin contest, but dang, they already came around. I was gonna decorate a pumpkin, but I was like, I got too lazy and I've never bought the pumpkin, which is so weird because it was like, I feel like the whole month of October just flew by. I'm not complaining because I have like 2 weeks and I'm off for like Thanksgiving break and I'm flying out to another state for like a weekend, then coming back, and then it's gonna be a hectic week. But you know, it's with family, so it's not too bad. But anyways, they go out in the field for some real life experience. I mean, Alice is kind of blind-ish, but she does pretty well with tracking. I feel like she'd be good. She has like a magical dog too, like almost like a service dog, but it's a magical shadow dog that hides in her shadow. And it's magic, but if she has the shadow dog out, she can't really do much magic because it takes everything she has to keep him there. But I feel like, I guess with that, she gets really good at tracking. And so because of that, they're like, hey, she's kind of really good at this. And we need some help. No, quote unquote, good at tracking. So she's taken out into the field. But what are they hunting then? Because the whole training, the training leads up to like a spiritual ritual. It's kind of like the Avatar cycle in The Last Airbender, where you can, talk to the previous avatars for guidance, counsel, etc., etc. But this one is like you can talk to dragon spirits, but not everyone passes this spiritual ritual because it's not that it's tough. It's just like mentally and spiritually exhausting, and you have to basically face your flaws, etc., etc. And I kind of thought about it in my head, like I played it out, but then when I'm gonna write it, I don't feel like it's going to make that much sense. But that's why we call it a draft. So, it's just getting to that spiritual ritual, like the whole spiritual awakening type of thing. But then there's like a huge plot twist, and I kind of have to have it where we leave breadcrumbs or like foreshadowing for the readers to like kind of figure it out. So you know what? I feel like they have to hunt chimeras, which is the abomination the antagonists are creating. It's a rogue, so it wasn't meant to escape just yet. Because what I have is the antagonists are creating these chimeras to cause chaos for a certain group to become relevant again. And so this group the antagonists accidentally, like, it escaped, and so they have to hunt it. It's a rogue, so they have no control over it. Usually they can control the area they release it in and, be there to save the day. But this one, they just have no control. So they hunt a chimera, but what will it be? maybe the digging nightmare. I think it was a mole. Let's put original monster. I don't know what's that gonna be yet. So we have to insert a monster here. And then I think, I don't know how like blind Alice is gonna be to the fact that not everything is as it seems. So maybe she starts piecing together some things, but she doesn't want to believe it. Like, she sees this, but she explains it away because, you know, she, like I said, she doesn't want to believe some stuff. She's in denial. So, finds clues of what or who is behind the chimeras. Mostly because A, the hunters know about this creature, but nobody else knows about it. B, they're prepared to deal with the creature. Like, they know its weaknesses, even though no one have seen it before. And C, they're not like not surprised by its grotesqueness. Oh shoot, I spelled that correctly. Oh wow, okay. Okay, shoosh. I did. Grotesque. I always amaze myself. So, find clues of who is behind the creature. Suspicious. Hang on. Because A, the hunters know about this creature. They're not surprised by how it looks like. And they're prepared to deal with it. Because they're like, oh, hey, you know, we found this monster. Blah, 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 blah. They know how to deal with it, like its weakness. And when they see it, it's more like a grim determination and not like, what the F is that, you know? And like, they use a name for it. I think they already named it, and I feel like they're gonna be familiar with the name. They're gonna say it with familiarity, and so that's like, huh, that's kind of weird. If it's a new creature you've never seen before, how are you so comfortable? How do you not already have a name for it? Like, you know, mostly when you name things, you know, you're like going back and forth with other people, give or take. Like, it's like a group effort. And this one, it's like collectively agreed. Oh yeah, this thing, blah blah, you know, is doing this. It's in this area, but we don't know where it is, and all that stuff. But you know, Alice ignores the signs. Like, she knows of it, but she's like, oh, whatever. So, B successfully hunted, and so back in the lair, you know, training continues. Other recruits are doing well. Oh, let's have it where recruits join a hunting group. So like a hunting group, like it's like made out of like 4 to 5 people. And now it's like all hands on training. But Alice is still in the lair training. Like it's like they don't trust her enough or don't think she's prepared enough to go hunt monsters. And you know, and she sees them come back like, oh, we had this kill, you know, showing off their trophy. So there's a little bit of jealousy and a little bit of resentment going on. And that's okay because, you know, she feels left out. And, you know, feels left out when she sees everyone with their trophies slash talking about their accomplishments. Alright, but at the same time, the old Wild Watch. So I said it where the Wild Watch was divided into two factions. The old faction is very traditional in a sense of that they were there first and then the order just started to fall because of times. And then you have the new faction where they're just coming up to the order and they're more like mercenaries than anything else, and charging people what they want for profit. Like the old faction is more like, no, we're gonna take care of these creatures because it's hurting a community. It's for the better good. We want to help people. And the new faction is, we need money. We're poor. And it's not like a clear divide, but it kind of is. You just have I feel like you just have to take a look at it. And it's the old Wild Watch that really knows all the secrets of like the mountain castle and behind the waterfall. Like, oh, press this stone, it'll take you here. We have a secret training room downstairs. But the new faction doesn't know that. They just have their basics. So definitely a clear divide. And so I'm thinking that because Alice stays in the lair or the castle always training, the old Wild Watch, which is the old faction, basically trains her in their way. Maybe in the old ways. Like the old ways was always like, you need your information. You need to be sure what it is. Like 100% sure, because if you don't, there are consequences that end up with people dying. The new faction is more like, I think we know what it is. Let's just grab whatever we think it works and let's go hunt it. Like action. They're more like actiony. Like let's do it right now. The old ways, the old faction's more like, you get one shot at this. Make sure you're 100% sure this is what it is and no mistakes, right? So I guess to repeat, it's like new faction. Let's just see what works. The old faction is, oh no, it will work. It's just their method of doing stuff. So she gets basically lots of knowledge. Yeah, it's she's learning stuff. I mean, time will pass. I just need to like figure out. Like this is just overall. I don't know the very specifics of the scenes yet. But then eventually, I think spring comes. Oh, let's do. Winter is fine. Maybe the season changes. I don't know. To what? Time for the spiritual ascension? I don't know what I called it. What did I call it? Spiritual initiation. They get branded by the spirits of dragon. They have to earn the title of dragon. Because I think they're going to explain, or I should be explaining, that dragons are very good hunters. And if, I called it the Order of Dragons, but there was a lot of dragons going on. So it's like, yeah, that's a lot of dragon names. So season change. It's time for the spiritual initiation. Some members like didn't get branded, and so the new faction of members did not get branded. The tradition kind of just fell. But then this batch of recruits are going to be taken. Some members don't think it's necessary, and basically they think it's a joke. Like, they don't really believe, like, what? Branded like a dragon? You can turn, like, they're like, what is that? They just don't believe in it. And so Kit and mentors. Kit is one of Alice's mentors. Take recruits to the cave of spirits, whatever, name to be changed. Lots of recruits fail. So does Alice. Alice fails the spiritual initiation. But this is where the plot twist comes in. And I don't really want to spoil it. But there's a betrayal. Just gonna say betrayal. And then, because of this, something happens to Alice. Okay. Yep, something happens to Alice. Like, I'm trying to. I mean, there are gonna be days where I don't stream. I think on the weekends I might. One day I'll probably stream the writing process. The other ones I'm just gonna like play a game or something. I'm not sure because I want to trade it off. But yeah, betrayal. Something happens to Alice. A baron's castle is attacked. Old faction must come to the rescue. And then there's a really cool fight. And awesome things happen. The order is disbanded. So yeah, I mean, I know what's gonna happen at the end. I just don't know the middle part. Once they reach the layer, like what? But I think what I wrote is good. I think it'll work out. I just need to make sure. Because I said I was going to write 50,000 words, and that's about 1,600 a day. But I can write it on paper. It's just that typing it all up, that's my issue. I should be okay. Yeah, I mean, it starts tomorrow, but there's no stream tomorrow. I think Thursday. I don't know if I should have a writing day or like a game stream day. We'll see. Because I'm also, I don't know. Oh no, I can't even do Thursday because that's my Avatar game. We have an Avatar tabletop RPG. The Kickstarter just like it was over the summer that they sent the stuff from Kickstarter, and so I'm playing in the campaign. So that's Thursday. It's every 2 weeks though, but no stream for the next 2 days. So on Friday I might have a game day. I think I'm gonna go back to Baldur's Gate 3. I am in Act 3, so I really want to finish the game. And then on the weekend I'll try to catch up on typing up everything. I mean, I'll be typing up throughout the week. I just won't stream it, but it'll be the weekend. Well, I will have like a writing streaming day, like maybe Saturday and Sunday. I think Saturday will be in the afternoon because I don't think I have a game because I'm also a dungeon master for D&D, but that's every other Saturday, and sometimes we skip depending on like my players need to finish homework or just at work and stuff. But I think I'm okay this weekend. But I think we can have a writing weekend. And it's just a lot of stuff on the schedule, and all that. But appreciate your company tonight. Alright, so yeah, this is what we'll call it. I didn't want to go into the too specifics of the end and like the plot twist, but I know what happened. I've been thinking about this story for a long time, and I think I'm finally ready to like write it. Because before I was really unsure of like what to do, and now I really have an idea. I feel like I'm ready for it. So thank you again. I hope you guys enjoyed. We did a lot. I feel like even though I only got like 6 monsters done, I needed that. And it was just fun to draw too. I do have to create that random monster that got loose, the rogue, but maybe it's gonna be a mystery, I don't know. We'll see. But Well, it's Halloween here, so happy Halloween and thank you so much. Have a great day or night. Bye.